Hi guys. I'm back with just a little update. My last video was basically me saying I was done with my medically supervised diet, and they had faxed the information over to my surgeon's office to be forwarded to my insurance carrier. Since then, I've wanted to record so many videos about how dreadful this wait was. I From the second to for the first 2 weeks of October, and this is only the third week. The first 2 weeks of October, I was basically in limbo. My doctor's appointment was on the second. They faxed the information while I was in the office. I called the surgeon's office on the second to see if they received it. Didn't speak with anyone. Called back on the third. I left a message. Probably called on the fourth. I left another message. And then that weekend goes by. I called again. I called at least 3 more times. And then finally on the 10th, I called. And I'm like, hey, listen, I'm getting frustrated. My last appointment was the first. I don't have any direction on what I'm supposed to do. I know I'm supposed to get you the information, but no one has told me what comes next in the process. And I've called at least 5 times, and the coordinator has not called me back. The lady I spoke with, she was like, listen, well, my first words was like, I know you're probably tired of talking to me. And she was like, no, I'm not tired of talking to you. That's what I'm here for. Call as many times as you need to, but I'm going to make sure I put a note in here and make sure she gives you a call by the end of the day tomorrow. So that was on the 10th. She actually called me the 10th. I wasn't able to answer, but she left a message. And her message basically was she had all the information she needed. She was going to go ahead and get it faxed over to the insurance company by the end of the day, by the end of the next day. So that was the 10th and 11th. And today's the 16th now. So 10th and 11th, that was a Wednesday and Thursday. I didn't call on Thursday because she said by the end of the day. So on Friday, I called my insurance company just to verify they had it. They said they did have it, and it takes them up to 2 weeks to go through the information or go through the request and I guess approve or deny it. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be about 2 weeks. Another 2 week wait before I know if it's approved or not. But she did go ahead and give me the date. So whenever they fill the paperwork out, they provide the date that their surgery is gonna be on. So she went ahead and told me that it was scheduled for the 13th of November, and I actually got excited because I had a day to go by. I had a date to go by. So of course, I text my family and was like, "Hey, I got a date," and they've been asking me for months what the date is, and I'm like, "Hey, as soon as I know, you'll know." But she gives me the date. That gives me a little excitement, and then that was on a Friday. Now I was sick. I'm sorry, I was sick for that. I literally got sick on Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I was sick. Saturday, I did not leave this room. I did not leave this bed. I stayed in the bed and did online shopping. I bought some curtains for my house because I'm gonna redo my house after they finish building it, if they ever finish building it. But I don't typically go to my house. I haven't been going to check the mail because there's nothing there for me right now. So I got an email saying that my package was delivered today. So I was like, okay, I'll just go to the house, put the package in the house, and I can check my mailbox. Wasn't expecting a letter from insurance because it's only Tuesday, and she submitted the paperwork on Thursday. Well, check my mailbox. There's a ton of mail in there because, like I said, I don't go and check it. But there's a letter from the insurance company, and it basically says, we got your request. We need additional information. So I call the doctor's office to to let them know that I got this letter. And they give me an email address to forward a copy of the letter to. But something told me, why don't you just call the insurance company just to see if they've see if they've submitted the paperwork or not. So I called the insurance company, and she was like, "Yeah, I see we sent you this letter on the 11th, and you were approved. Wait, you were approved. No, I see we sent you this letter on the 11th, but you've already been approved." I was not expecting this. Like everyone's been dragging their feet throughout this process. So when she said I was approved, I was like I was shocked, surprised, did not really know how to respond. But like I immediately started writing down. So I was like writing the date down, writing the case number down. So I've been approved. The surgery date is November 13th. And there are a few more things that I do have to do before the surgery date. Actually, there are 4 more things that I have to do before the surgery date. I have to have a final appointment with my surgeon. I have to have a mental preparedness. I'm not sure if it's a meeting or a call because the book says it's a phone call from someone on the staff. The paper that I got said that it was a meeting. And then I have a nutritional group class that I have to attend, which I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm not too fond of group settings. Kind of shy away from them. I graduated high school and college earlier to get away from groups. But I do hear that it can be beneficial because you're actually meeting and talking with people that are going through that are going through the same process or about to go through the same process. So maybe I'll meet a friend. Maybe I'll find somebody that I can keep in contact with. That'll be a great outcome. But I have that. And then last but not least, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in a previous video. I should have. But I had my sleep study. And the results from the sleep study were basically I have mild sleep apnea. When I went to the appointment, the doctor, or I don't know what she is. She's like, so you do have mild sleep apnea. You don't have to have a CPAP. However, the surgeon's going to want you to have one for surgery. So for your stay in the hospital. So I have to get that. And that appointment was back in August. They said they were forwarding my information over to the company that gives the CPAPs or whatnot. And they would be following up with me. I've been going back and forth with them for over a month now. Simply because that doctor's office is in North Carolina. I live in South Carolina. So I'm right on the border. The company they forwarded the information to was in North Carolina. And they didn't realize until after 3 phone calls that they couldn't help me because my insurance is apparently out of South Carolina. Which doesn't make sense because I do have Blue Cross Blue Shield Anthem of Ohio. But they can't help me because I live in South Carolina. And the lady I spoke with said she was going to forward it over to the office in my area so that she can help me. I've talked to the lady in the office in my area 3 times now. Each conversation is similar. She asks me for all of my information. She tells me she can't find me in her system. And then she tells me to jog her memory. So this last time was Sunday. I called and had the same conversation. Tells me to jog her memory. And she's like, oh yeah, I remember you. I didn't have all of the information for you. I'm going to need this, this, and this. And I'm like, okay, last time I talked to you, you said the same thing. And you told me that you were going to reach out to whoever you're going to reach out to and contact me back if you needed something else. You didn't call me back. Like, what? Like, you had all my information. Why didn't you call back? And she's like, the doctors didn't forward her my information. And I'm like, I just went ahead and hung up the phone because I was in the middle of the grocery store and she was really upsetting me. And instead of sharing some choice words, I was like, let me just go ahead and remove myself from the situation. Good, went ahead and hung up. And then today I called the doctor, like the pulmonary specialist, their office, and explained the situation to them. Their nurse called me back, apologized for forwarding it to the wrong to the wrong group in the beginning. She assured me that she had gone ahead and sent it to the correct group, and they should be getting in touch with me tomorrow. So if they don't call me, I will be calling them because I need this taken care of before the surgery date. I need this machine. I need everything. I need all my ducks in a row. But yeah, that's been a little bit of a headache. Hopefully I can get that taken care of ASAP. But basically, I just wanted to come and let you know where I am in this process. I have a surgery date. I'm extremely excited. It's less than a month away. And I have not weighed myself since my last doctor's appointment over 2 weeks ago. My at home scale does not work. And I've been having food funerals every other day. Well, no, every weekend. It's like it's a new, like there's something I haven't had in a long time. I'm going to try it now because I can't try it later. But today I decided to like buckle back down. Don't want to lose any progress that I've made. So today I started keto again and I started intermittent fasting. Shouldn't have done them in the same day because I was extremely weak today. Extremely weak and tired. And basically that's it. Like I'm so tired. I'm actually gonna shut it down after I finish this. The next video the next video you see from me will probably be basically in depth video about the entire process. Like I know I've been recording throughout it, but I've known for a while that I want to just sit down and record a video about everything, like everything from A to Z. So that may be my next video. It may be something else. I may just wait until after surgery to do it, but that one is gonna come. I think that's basically all I have for you. I have no idea why my skin is red right now. However, that's all I have for you. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the bed, and then I keep you posted with any other updates that I get, guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel and leave any comments or suggestions down in the box below. Thank you. Good night.